But today has been an important day because we also have seen an important announcement coming in from the RBI where they have allotted some amounts, especially for the financial institutions. RBI has announced capital support for financial institutions, and we have seen NABARD also getting 25,000 crores being assigned to them. Joining us to take this discussion further is NABARD Chairman Harsh Kumar Bhanwala. Mr. Bhanwala, hi, thank you so much for your time. First of all, we do understand, as RBI also said, that amount has been determined in consultation with the institutions itself. So 25,000 crores comes to you. We have seen concerns amidst the lockdown. What is your sense on where are the priority sectors where you would want to begin with, disposing this money?
First of all, I congratulate the central bank for giving this timely assistance to us. I congratulate the central bank for giving this timely assistance because it's very timely.
Sure.
Timely in the sense that this money will be used for seasonal agricultural operations, be it the pre-monsoon operations, be it the preparatory operations for the Kharif sowing, be it for the procurement. So all three things are very, very essential at this moment for the agriculture as well as for the rural economy. Now this augments our resources, and this augments to the extent that we have regularly been providing short-term requirements for regional rural banks and the cooperative banks, who are a major player, nearly 25% share in the rural short-term crop loans to the farmers. And now we augment their resources annually, and this 20,000 out of this 25,000 crores will certainly go for this segment. So this will not only augment, would also reduce the cost to them, because this will come at repo rate. And this will also augment some of the dairy farmers. I was just listening to Sodhi Saab before me. And some of the dairy farmers have these working capital requirements which are met through these banks.
Sure.
In the form of KCCs. And also fisheries farmers will get a benefit from this, because these are two activities which are going on even now, when the other things will start on a full scale basis from 20th onwards.
That's right.
Another announcement which I would certainly appreciate and would certainly help us in raising resources through CPs is going to be the reverse repo cut announced by the central bank today. So the short-term borrowings would be probably less costly to us. And I'm from NABARD side, we are raising one of the largest resources in the form of CP as well as in the bond market. So the short-term raisings would certainly get impacted and would help us. And in the overall process, the entire Kharif operations, which would get a huge stimulus from this augmentation, and we'll be able to front load some of the things, because there has been cash withdrawals from some of the rural branches in anticipation of the prolonged lockdown.
Right.
So that has impacted their deposits. As also moratorium on repayments at the lower level has also repayments have not been coming. So this is very timely, and this also fits into our scheme of things, because we were anyway planning ourselves that we will be lending more this year.
Absolutely.
So I am very thankful to the central bank. And lastly, one more thing I would say. The central government's vision that the rural economy should not just be as healthy as it was pre-COVID, it should in fact be more. This is an opportunity where we can do some sectoral balancing also. So once you start efforts for rejuvenating the economy, I think it's an appropriate measure by Reserve Bank, by which it augments my resources, and we also able to free up my resources for other activities as well.
Very well. Mr. Bhanwala, I also want to get on to the other thing. And while, of course, you did mention on how you are going to spend 20,000 crores out of this 25,000, but MHA also has allowed activities in rural areas, whether it has been about water supply, sanitation. You spoke about Rabi, and when you talk about Kharif, the harvesting, processing, packaging, marketing, etc. also is being allowed. How do you look at the agriculture as a sector right now, the requirements there, and also the farmers will need seeds, fertilizers, etc. How are you looking at that chain separately?
In fact, the relaxation given by the Ministry of Home Affairs,
yes,
is certainly a welcome step, because all the preparatory measures in terms of restoring the value chains, whether it is on the input side or whether it is on the output side, would be essential for kickstarting the economic activity in the rural areas. Also, one more step which you have not mentioned, I would like to mention, is that construction activity in rural areas has been also exempted. Now, this we had done a survey last year in 17-18, wherein it was indicated in that survey, it was a very strong survey of nearly 40,000 people, and which conveyed that the average income gathered by a rural household, 35% comes from labor activities. So these labor activities primarily come from a lot of construction of rural roads, rural projects in irrigation, and rural other infrastructure. Now, if it is allowed to operate, then lots of labor who have been freed up from some of them have migrated from urban to rural areas also, will be getting employment. And for that matter, we are also from NABARD side, along with the state governments, we are trying to enhance our lending for rural infrastructure development through Rural Infrastructure Development Fund.
Okay. So clearly plenty is happening, and as Mr. Bhanwala says, the money is timely to be used for agriculture and rural economy in various ways there. Mr. Bhanwala, thank you so much for joining us and speaking to CNBC TV 18. But with that, it's a wrap up on this edition of Commodity Champions. Thank you for watching.